Why is there always an issue when it comes to Christmas adverts? It's like we're not allowed to rest. Now, if you don't know, Boots has recently released their new Christmas advert. In the advert, you have Bridgerton's Adwoa Ando, who plays Lady Danbury as Mrs. Claus. She helps prepare the presents and Santa's helpers. And at the end, she sends Santa off with the presents to the rest of the world and says something along the lines of, "What, you thought it was all him?" In the background, the beat to the song Who's That Girl by Eve plays, and it's pretty iconic, to be honest. Interesting because I was seeing a conversation on Twitter, X, whatever you call it, about black people and adverts, and I was thinking, what are they talking about? I thought they were talking about the 2020 Christmas advert that Sainsbury's did, and we'll get back to that. So, being honest, I wasn't really tapped into it all. And someone in my house mentioned the Boots advert, and within 3 minutes, I kid you not, because I don't watch much TV, I then saw the advert and realised what the uproar was about. So where do I begin? Let's go with the tweets and articles. Many people almost were complaining about how the advert was too woke. Now, can someone please explain to me how an advert can be too woke? People were complaining about how the advert doesn't reflect how Christmas is meant to be represented. Can we actually take a minute to deep this? It's absolutely awful. This definitely means a traditional outlook on what Christmas is from a Western viewpoint. We had black women being Santa Claus, and the elves had their pronouns of they, them, alongside the music, which was clearly not a Christmas song. Now, all these things gave many viewers a reason to boycott Boots in uproar. For those who do have an issue with the advert, I think it shows more about their character rather than Boots themselves. The whole premise of the advert is the Christmas makeover. And yes, that switches up what is traditionally known as Santa and his helpers. I thought that was great. Yes, Santa is known to be this white fat man with a long grey beard, but not everyone believes in the mystical man. Not everyone celebrates Christmas for the birth of Jesus Christ. People see the season as just a season, to have time off work and school, to spend time with your family, and that should be okay. Boots are inclined not to stick to traditional British values. To be honest, when we get to nitty gritty, can be quite racist and outdated anyway. Yes, 85% of the UK population is white, but that doesn't mean that when it comes to the Christmas season, everything and everyone that doesn't fit into the traditional representation of Christmas should be disregarded. Santa Claus and the Christmas season is not something that can be gatekept to a single community. Nobody owns Santa Claus, by the way. Nobody owns Santa Claus. So if Boots want to put Will Smith in an outfit and call him Santa, they can do that. And I'm sure people wouldn't even care about that anyway. And so I don't know if some of the uproar was because a black woman was posing as Santa Claus or who the black woman was. During King Charles's coronation, Adwoa was a guest commentary for ITV and remarked that the Buckingham Palace balcony was looking terribly white compared to the rich diversity of the Abbey.
We've gone from the rich diversity of the Abbey to a terribly white balcony. I'm very struck by that.
Ofcom received over 8,000 complaints about her remarks, but no one took any action against ITV because we all know it's true. Adwoa was then deemed an anti-white racist, which was why people were in uproar. The person who represented diversity was Meghan Markle, and a lot of the British media and allegedly, some of the royal families treated her awful. But respectfully, and I mean respectfully, Adwoa and Boots don't owe the royal family anything. No one owes the royal family anything. In fact, they owe us. You guys must have saw the recent Channel 4 documentary on Prince William and the royal family and the type of places that they're renting out with mould in their homes. Their homes failed to meet the minimum energy efficiency requirements. And that Prince William had signed a $37 million deal to lease Dartmoor Prison for 25 years to the Ministry of this. He literally owns a prison. But these are the people that we're defending? Now, before people come for me, I know how important the royal family is to some people and some generations, we can just say. I do think it's quite crazy if you think that racism doesn't lie behind the backlash. Yes, I can agree that when we watch films about Christmas, the top movies and media are things like Home Alone, Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3, and even Mariah Carey, who is mixed race, by the way. Yes, those do come to mind. And unless you listen to some maybe Christmas gospel songs, and movies that are deemed Black Christmas movies, everyone who is non-white quite disregarded when it comes to the Christmas season. We did see something similar in the 2020 Sainsbury's advert, where people started raging that they dare show a Black family celebrating Christmas. Can you imagine people getting angry because a Black family was celebrating Christmas? Because to me, I don't remember white people buying Christmas or owning any type of holiday. I think this shows our true colours as a society in Britain. Why are we so fixated with leaving things how they are when it's so obvious the world and its views are changing? I will say it was a bit refreshing when I went on TikTok to look at some of the responses to see a whole different community actually enjoying the advert and not seeing an issue with it. I think this gives a clear indication about the type of people we experience and interact with on different social media platforms. That we now have Elon Musk running X. We've seen a lot of how the right-wing media have slowly been starting to infiltrate our tweets and our timeline. You have one community, the majority are in uproar and want to throw a tantrum. Then you have the other, most of them, a younger community, confused as to what the issue is. You have one generation, which I'm going to be honest, does seem like the older generation don't like the advert. And then you have the other generation who are quite liberal, free, and more accepting to the changes of the world. I do think, though, that considering not as many young people watch regular TV compared to how they maybe watch Netflix or Disney Plus, that the adverts were bound to be aimed at the older generation, which is where I think Boots did go wrong. They would have got a way different response if they showed the advert on Disney Plus, on Netflix, or on even Apple TV. A spokesperson for Boots said, "As the UK's favourite beauty retailer, we are on a mission to spread magic and excitement to beauty enthusiasts this Christmas, whilst also recognising the unsung powerhouses who make Christmas so special. This advert is the perfect combination of both, and I cannot wait to see the reaction and help gift givers find the perfect gift this Christmas." Our latest advert stars Adjoa Ando, who is an incredibly talented British actor, well known for her leading role in the popular show Bridgerton and multiple other hit productions. We always strive to create inclusive campaigns and remind viewers that Boots has a gift for every kind of beauty enthusiast. We firmly stand against discrimination of any kind. So if you want to boycott Boots and go to Superdrug, I'm sure Boots will survive. They may experience a dip, but in the long term, they will be fine. But I think as a society, we do need to do better. We can't be mad when we see a non-person celebrating the Christmas season on screen. The world is bigger than us, and once we get out of our own issues, we'll be able to witness and try and actually solve some of the problems that we have in our society. I'll be interested to see Christmas adverts next year. But I think that if we continue getting a negative representation, then companies won't want to be diverse in their hiring. Companies will stick to traditional Christmas adverts out of fear. I think the quicker people understand that not accepting the times is actually holding them back than pushing them forward, then hopefully we'll be able to have better, healthy and understanding conversations. I'm Serena. Yes, I'm a journalist. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you're commenting, let me know what you think about the advert. Do you think it's too woke or people just need to move with the times? And what Christmas advert has been your favourite? See you again next week.